Alrighty boys, welcome back to another step-by-step video. Now today's video is going to be on drone spots. Now I've been in the process of making this video for probably a couple months now, so I'm going to show you guys a handful of some really good drone spots that you guys can use in your rank games. Now this first drone spot is going to actually be over on Skyscraper. It's actually going to be like a parkour drone spot that you guys can do that a lot of people don't really know about. But long story short, you're driving up your drone up the side of the building here, and there's this weird like ledge that you can latch onto with your drone here, and you're pretty much driving it across this ledge until you can get it up onto the roof here. And luckily there is going to be a drone hole up here that you're going to be able to toss your drone through to be able to get a nice drone spot inside a Dragon. And this is good for both upstairs bomb sites over on Skyscraper. If you guys want to see a part 2 to this type of video, let me know. I'm kind of just like experimenting with this type of video. I don't know if you guys will really like it that much, but I remember I had a YouTube comment asking me to make a video like this. And I kind of was like in the process of making it over the last couple of months. So it won't be like anytime soon if you want a part 2. But I definitely could probably make a part 2 because this is probably only scratching the surface of the drone spots that I know about. This next one's going to be on Chalet. You're going to want to go up the blue stairs, jump on this flower pot, and then drive it over by this library default right here. And this is a really good drone spot for whenever an enemy team is Chalet or whenever they're playing the bar bomb site. It's just a really good drone spot to have. Unfortunately I shot it here because that one's a little bit more well known in the champion lobbies that I do play in, and unfortunately I am a streamer as well, so a lot of people end up shooting my drone during prep phase anyway, so you know, it is what it is. But this next one's going to be over on Border. Now this one, there's a lot of variations to this one, but you can go ahead and actually drive this one over on the little like lip of the square to like top square, bottom square courtyard of Border right here. And the idea here is that you're going to be driving it onto this like little like railing, then you're going to drive it onto the door, then you're going to go ahead and you're going to jump up to the lip of the wall here. I actually messed it up right here because I went too fast, but you're going to jump up to this lip right here, and then you're going to jump up onto this fan, and you're going to go ahead and jump up once more, and this is going to be a nice cam for courtyard. Now honestly it could be better to put the camera lower like on that lip that I showed originally for that clip, because it's going to be easier for your teammates to understand like what they're watching out for with the camera, so it might be a little bit easier. It might give you more time too if you can see more space. Now right here, this is an actual alternate drone spot that I wanted to show you guys for when people like to drone hunt for brown stairs on Cafe. This is going to be an alternate way to get your drone inside the building. You could drive it up red stairs as well, but some teams are weirdos and they like to go drone hunt by red stairs as well. But this one's going to be a nice little parkour tech, just like Skyscraper, where you're going to be able to get your drone over towards the pillar doorway here. So I'm going to go ahead and jump up on this railing, I guess. I don't really know what to call it, but we're going to be dropping down onto this light and then jumping over onto the pillar balcony here. This is going to be a good drone to check to see if anybody's going to be spawn peeking for the pillar run out. Could be a good way of getting yourself an early first pick if you know for sure somebody's spawn peeking there or not, and they like drone hunt your drones for pillar. Could be an easy way of getting info for that if you went for that like off the rip. Now this next one's going to be once again over on Chalet. This one is going to be a little bit more basic than the previous one. This one, we're going to go ahead and drive it up the main stairs here. I was going to originally put it on the top mez flower pots right there, or the flowers right there, but I decided against it because one of my other teammates had that drone already. I didn't include that drone in this video, but that's also another good drone spot. But the drone spot that I wanted to show you guys was for this blue stairs here, where you hop up on this little, like, I guess statue of like a wolf, or is that a bear? I'm not really sure, but you drive it up on that and you can get a nice little angles with your drones for blue stairs and also the hallway leading to blue stairs as well, and also bottom blue as well. This next one's going to be over on Lair. Now this one I feel like is a little bit more difficult to go for in an actual rank game. But I definitely do think it's still very possible. It's going to be for when the enemy team goes upstairs. I guess you technically could do it on all of the bomb sites, but it just kind of depends if you are thinking someone's going to be up here looking for the drones or not. But long story short, you're going to be driving it and parkouring your way up the side of this, like, what is this, like a rocket, a missile? I don't even know. But we're going to go ahead and we're going to jump up here. And now the goal is to get your drone on the spike right here. I don't know if it's possible or not. And during this clip, clip, there was audio of people around me, so I decided not to take the jump because I didn't want my drone to get shot. Because you're going to see here, there's a Valk looking basically right at my drone, but doesn't see it. So I'm going to go ahead and have that drone right there. That's a good drone for lobby. That's a good drone for the sites. Doorway swing as well for Mez right there. So highly recommend. Now this next one is not going to be the same parkour one for Skyscraper. This one's going to actually be for a one for like exhibition bomb site, what other bomb site, T-bomb site, but mostly T-bomb site, because exhibition bomb site obviously they're going to spawn in exhibition, so it's unlikely you're going to be able to get it. But this one you're going to go ahead and jump onto the mini bar right here. We're going to go ahead and jump onto this like little like cupboard, I guess, with all these cups and whatnot, and we're just going to be going to the top of it. This one's really good for people that like to hold this side of the map. A lot of the times you can get into this drone spot before the enemy team rotates to this side of the map to play for it, so it's a really easy drone spot to do to get a lot of info early on in the round if you're the type to make backside pushes on that map. Now this next one's going to be over on Outback. This one's a lot more fairly well known, I feel like, but you go ahead and jump up on these like electrical boxes, I guess, and you're going to go ahead and just parkour your way up. You're going to go ahead and go up onto this balcony. They changed something like this season with the ledges in this game, but a lot of times you like get hit by these invisible ledges all the time. This one is a really good one for Outback here. You're going to be able to hold for garage. You're going to be able to hold for office here. Now, a lot of people do know about this drone spot, so the alternate version that you do have for this drone spot is going to actually be to drive it deeper into office as well, where you're going to drive it all the way over to the corner here and just make it purely for office itself. Technically, you could do it for office and garage. Like I said, it's a very, very common drone that people do on Outback. So there's a really good chance that someone actually runs over to that area of the map. They're going to look up there and see your drone immediately and shoot it. So just wanted to put that out there. But it is a very good drone nonetheless. Now this one is going to be for, once again, for Outback here. This time, instead of putting it up onto the rafters right there, we're going to actually drive this one over to the top shark staircase here. We're going to jump up onto these barrels, jump up onto this, I don't even know what that's called, and then we're going to jump up next to the camera here. This is another really good drone spot for when the enemy team is party, when they're laundry, when they're roaming. Honestly, you could probably do this on every single bomb site in my opinion. It's just a really nice pre-placed drone to have, and I highly recommend getting pre-placed drones all the time whenever you can, because it does help up a lot to actually have drones to cycle throughout a round. So even if it's like not that important for your push, but maybe you're the type that you don't really like droning, it could be useful to get cameras out there for your teammates, you know what I mean? So right here, this next one's going to be over on border. Now this one is going to be for when the enemy team goes to the workshop or the bathroom bomb site, and this is going to be for when the enemy team likes to roam upstairs. Now typically in a high champ lobby, they're going to roam upstairs. Maybe they're going to run up here off rip, so you might not always be able to get this camera. However, if they're bathroom tellers bomb site, typically people allow me to get this drone spot like literally every single time. So I highly recommend this one. This is for lockers. Now the only bad thing with that one is that the yellow pings will not go through the fans right there, but you can give straight callouts to your teammates if that's like your preferred method of doing it. That's personally my preferred method of doing it instead of doing yellow pings, but you know what I mean, it is what it is, you know. So this next one is going to be over on Clubhouse. This is going to actually be for the lounge, basically. This is going to be for when the enemy team goes bedroom bomb site, basement bomb site, cash bomb site, literally you name it. This is a fantastic drone to put on every single bomb site. You're gonna basically be parkouring your way up to this little sign for lounge here, and even in like tournaments and stuff, people never look up here and shoot this drone. Highly recommend. This is probably the #1 drone spot on this list right now. I'm not gonna even lie to you guys. Nobody ever looks up here. I don't know what it is, but I always get free intel and free value off of this drone spot, so highly would recommend. You're gonna see right there too, there's a visual riding inside a stock right there. We're gonna be able to get a free kill on him later on in the round. And just to round off this video, I want to go ahead and go back to that Outback drone spot, because I didn't really get to show you guys that well during the clip of that previous one. So I'm going to show you guys another clip of me getting up onto that parkour spot for garage here. And this one's really good, like I said, because you can leave it in the default spot and you can see into garage and office. If you can somehow get your drone up here when the enemy team is party, this is just like automatic free intel for the entire round. And you can drive this drone like all above this area too. So it's like highly recommend. But anyway, guys, that's going to pretty much do it for today's step-by-step video on drone spots. If you guys want to see a part 2, please remember to comment down below and let me know. And I hope you guys enjoyed. Peace!